Howdy, y'all. You know who I am. It's me, Connor Kirk. Today is everyone's favorite day, the 9th of October. It also happens to be a Wednesday and an A-Day. Make sure to bring your A game. Today's students of the day are Ethan Wenzel, who was nominated by Mr. Janelski for always arguing his point right or wrong, and Braxton Evans, who was nominated by Mrs. Kizzes for being a super hard worker and so kind and always respectful. That is personally all I have to say, so I guess we should head over to Wyatt D. Smith for your Wednesday news.
Good morning, everyone. Wyatt D. Smith here as your anchor today. Third period today, juniors have a class meeting in the auditorium. Also, the National Honor Society has a meeting in the auditorium at 12. Math Club also meets at 3:15 and E123. There will also be drone soccer at 3:15 and B112. Additionally, girls varsity volleyball are requesting donations to the Chemung County SPCA to help our furry friends. Wet and dry cat and dog food, treats, toys, and blankets can help. Donations are being accepted on October 15th at the field house. Our video today is by Alec and John featuring AP World History.
How was AP World History your sophomore year?
For me, it was very, very challenging. I did not do very well on the tests, but I feel like it kind of pushed me, which was good.
Was AP World History taxing on your out-of-school life?
For sure, there were so many late nights studying, and there was just so much work and reading that you just had to study for, and it definitely was a lot of late nights and affected everything out of school.
Did AP World History change your method of note-taking and or your work ethic?
Yes, it definitely did. I feel like now I can definitely take notes much better, and I feel like the class really helped me be more prepared for these other classes like junior year.
How do you think your students will do this year in AP World History?
I think the students are going to do well in AP World History this year. They're a good group of kids who have shown that they like to work hard, and we'll have some fun.
Do you have any tips for freshmen who want to take AP World History in the future?
Yeah, for freshmen who want to take AP World History in the future, I think the biggest thing they can work on is to understand the process and be able to work, try to read a little bit more out of the textbook and read with understanding and learn how to take notes. But yeah, it's definitely a good class to take in high school.
What did you think about AP World History?
AP World History? I mean, I really enjoyed the class, but the amount of work we had to do, especially with the quizzes and tests, it was pretty challenging, but there is a pretty nice curve usually on the test of 10 points minimum.
Was AP World History taxing on your out-of-school life?
Taxing? That's a good question. I wouldn't say it was taxing. I mean, I did track and debate club and some other clubs, but usually the amount of work we had to do, it wasn't as bad to affect those extracurriculars. So.
Did AP World History change your method of note-taking and or your work ethic?
Oh yeah, definitely. I really had to put in the work and effort to be successful in that class. So.
How do you think your students will do this year in AP World History?
I think my students will do as well as my students in the past have done, as long as they put in the effort and learn the key skills that are necessary for the exam.
Do you have any tips for freshmen who want to take AP World History next year?
Yes, I think the most important thing is that kids talk to upperclassmen who've completed the class or who are in process of currently taking the class, just to hear their experiences and to understand the workload that they will be enduring during the class. But it's a wonderful opportunity for kids. They get to learn a lot about their study habits and what they need to do to be successful in their upper classes that they'll take as juniors and seniors.
Thanks, guys. And lastly for today, there's Studio 315 at 3:15 to 5 in the library. Stay tuned for more news. Sending it over to Jack Madison with the weather.
to see the sun, but I think it will be partly cloudy. Anyways, the sophomore Jack Madison here with your weather report. Today's high will be 61 and the low will be 41. The humidity will be 52% with a wind power of 12 miles per hour. The precipitation will be 20%. On a more serious note, Hurricane Milton is heading to Florida and it has been put to a Category 5. Parts of Florida have been ordered to evacuate. Best of wishes to anyone who is in Florida and any families who are in Florida. Now on to a lighter topic, the sports report with Tess.
Hey Hawks, freshman Tess here with the sports. Today there's a varsity boys golf match at Vestal starting at 4. Last night, boys varsity soccer beat Elmira with a 5-1 win, girls varsity soccer fell to Elmira at 0-1, and girls swimming and diving beat Elmira during the Hawks senior night. Congrats Hawks and best of luck to our golfers tonight. Now over to Zoe.
Hey Hawks, Zoe here to wrap up the show. Thanks for tuning in to CPPtv, your daily source of news around the nest. If you missed anything from the show today or any previous shows, you can check them out on our YouTube channel at CPPtv. To get updates on the show, follow our Instagram at cpp.tv. Thanks for watching and keep flying, Hawks!